Good morning. Now that you've chosen your topic and signed your group contract, you are officially ready to begin acting like a true teacher. Now, before we get started, couple things we need to go over. All of this can be accessed in Google Classroom. If you have any questions, feel free to raise your hand and let me know. Today's a great day to do that. Step 1, your rubric. So here's what I'm looking for when I go to grade you at the very end. Your research notes, which you're going to be focusing on this week, and I'll explain shortly. In order to earn full points, your research notes should be thorough and complete. Effort should be clearly put into your research, and your sources should be properly cited and any biases explained. So go above and beyond here on your research notes for full points. You can read the rest to see what qualifies as good, what qualifies as fair, and what is going to need improvement. Second thing I am grading you on, your lesson plan and reflection. This comes at the very end, but your lesson plan template is thorough and complete, reflection is complete and thoughtful, effort was clearly put into both documents. See a theme? Your third category is preparation. So students have all the materials printed and or ready to go prior to their presentation. This is a big one, really important. Full points if you do that. Your presentation or your lesson. Students shared speaking roles equally. Your lesson was about 17 to 20 minutes long, and students were professional in both their language and behavior. I should have thrown in attire in there as well, but this will earn you full points. Engagement. Students kept their class fully engaged. Students were able to refocus the class when it became too noisy, and lesson had engaging material and or activities. Last but not least, collaboration or group participation. Student fully participated in their group. Student contributed significant work to the group, and student persevered in difficult group situations. Those are the requirements to earn full points on this project where you are the teacher. Again, read the rest to know what I'm expecting from you and what I'm not expecting from you. Now, I have paper copies of this. If you want a paper copy, no problem. Just feel free to let me know. I was attempting to save some trees, so I did not make a copy for everyone. On the back of your rubric, or in addition to this in Google Classroom, you're going to find the project timeline. So yesterday was the first. You chose your topic and you signed the group contract. It was due then also. This week we're focusing on research notes, which I'll explain in a moment. We're beginning them today on the 2nd. I'm going to check in with you tomorrow to make sure you're making progress, and they are officially due on Friday. Lesson plan template will be next week. I will check in with you on Wednesday and your group on Wednesday. They will be due next Friday. We will sign up for presentations next Monday so that we're ready and prepared. It'll be due that same day. Presentations plus your reflection, which you complete at the end, are going to begin on Monday the 15th, and they're going to end on Friday the 19th. I also have a calendar here to give you a better visual of what the breakdown of the project is. Last but not least, you are focusing on your research notes this week. So the driving question, what you should be keeping in mind as you are conducting your research, something teachers have to think about constantly. How do you effectively teach a topic in an engaging manner and ensure learning? That is the big question and what you're focusing on this week as you conduct your research. So on this template, I want you to tell me what your topic is. For example, if you chose Leonardo da Vinci, that's your topic. And what is your subtopic? So in your group, you guys need to decide what you are going to research about your topic. Each of you should have a different subtopic. No one should repeat. So for example, Leonardo da Vinci, contributions to art. I want to know what he gave to the world of art. You could also do contributions to science, contributions to math, contributions to, there's a lot of categories. If you're not sure what it is or what you can do, figure it out. Google it. Talk as a group. You've got this. After you've filled in this portion, Here's what you're doing for your resources. I'm requiring a minimum of 3, although you are more than welcome to do more. The more you do, the more likely you are to earn a higher grade, to be honest. But what you are doing is you are typing out a question. So for example, if I'm doing Leonardo da Vinci and art, I might say, what did Leonardo da Vinci contribute to art? Or in my research, I might find that he was an amazing artist. So what is Leonardo da Vinci's most famous piece of artwork? So on and so forth. Questions you have about your topic and subtopic, go here. From there, as you're conducting your research, you must have one resource comes from the resources I've provided you in Google Classroom, which you'll see, and one resource must come from the internet, so your own research. You must have a minimum of 1 for each. What you do with your third resource is up to you. You can go back to the resources I've provided you, or you can find your own resource. For this one, I'm going to do your own. So you're going to tell me the name of the website. So as you Google, what's his most famous? You can use Wikipedia. There's a portion that you're going to want to fill out. So I'm going to copy the URL, the link to the website. Name of the website is Wikipedia. Author, if I can find the author, the date it was made. Today's date is the 2nd. I'm going to copy and paste and put into quotes what he contributed to art. This isn't, correct. I'm just showing you how to do it. So this has nothing to do with it, but I'll copy and paste. What are some possible biases with this website and or author? Why is this website reliable? Why might this website be unreliable? Explain everything here. So you might want to talk about how Wikipedia is open source and anyone can contribute to it, and therefore people can post lies and it might not be 100% true. But on the other hand, you might have historians that are contributing to Wikipedia, so it might be true, it might be accurate. I want you to address everything you can about the reliability of this source or whatever source you do choose. Last but not least, how are you going to teach this information to the rest of the class? Great, you've got great info on Leonardo da Vinci's most famous piece of artwork. But what are you going to do with it? How are you going to teach that to the rest of the class? Here's where you really got to start thinking like a teacher. What are you going to do? And you have that for 3 sources. Again, this is due this Friday. If I take a look at the project timeline, begin research notes, due Friday. Now you guys are good to get started. I do want you to work together as a group, so I'm going to have you put the music away. That way you can focus on your work at hand. If you have any questions, raise your hand. Feel free to let me know. I am here to help. I know what I'm doing as a teacher, so this is a great project for me to help you on.